Hello, I'm Brad Klippert, one of your 8th District State Representatives. Thank you for tuning in for this update on the 2010 session of the Legislature. Since my last report, the people of the state of Washington have been hit with a double dose of bad news. Passage of a bill to make it easier to increase taxes and budget plans proposed by the House and Senate majority that would raise taxes about $900 million. First, suspending Initiative 960. Senate Bill 6130, which was signed by the governor on February 24th, dismantled Initiative 960, the Taxpayer Protection Act, approved by the voters in 2007. What the bill does is suspend the requirement that tax increases be approved by a 2/3 majority. In other words, the bill allows the legislature to raise taxes with a simple majority. I believe that the voters of Washington State sent a strong message when they approved Initiative 960. In fact, the voters have spoken 3 times for a 2/3 rule in 1993, 1998, and 2007. The people said they wanted transparency, fiscal restraint, and accountability in the budget writing process. Most important, they said they wanted government to live within its means. As lawmakers, we had an opportunity, an obligation to defend the will of the people, to protect the taxpayers we were elected to represent. My Republican colleagues and I vigorously fought Senate Bill 6130. We tried to postpone action on the bill indefinitely. That floor debate lasted 6 hours. The next night we fought again. It finally cleared the House narrowly on a vote of 51 to 47. A similar battle occurred in the Senate, but the bill finally passed and was sent to the governor. That clears the way for the majority party to take course we expected since the session began, and that being increasing taxes and fees. It didn't take long. There are now 77 bills in the House that, when combined, would increase taxes by more than $3 billion in the next fiscal year. The governor's tax package totals $762 million. The Senate Democrat budget calls for $920 million in taxes. And the House Majority Plan $857 million in new taxes. Among the proposals that are on the table are a 5-cent tax on soda pop, a tax of 1 cent per ounce on bottled water, a $1 hike in the tax on cigarettes, extending the sales tax to candy and gum, a doubling of the death tax, a state income tax, and a 1% increase in the state sales tax, which would make it the highest in the nation. We're still going over the details in the proposals, and there's more analysis to be done, but it's clear the majority party feels there is only one way to balance the budget, and that's to raise taxes. Republicans disagree. We believe the best way to create new revenue for our state is to recharge Washington's business climate through opportunities for business growth and prosperity, thus exponentially creating new jobs. What's also disappointing is that the majority party budget writers surrendered to tax increases rather than fully exploring areas where savings could be achieved. We should be doing what's right, not just what's expedient. Republicans offered solutions that would get us closer to bringing spending into balance with revenues, to reform and prioritize state government, and find more cost-effective ways to deliver the services and programs that government should provide. Revenue is not the major problem. What got us to this point is the fact that in the last several budgets, spending consistently exceeded the amount of available revenue. The governor signed those budgets, which even she called unsustainable. We are facing the toughest economic times in a generation. We have an opportunity. to drive real reform. If we miss this opportunity, we will be setting government backwards and setting a course for perpetual budget deficits. Our economy is still struggling to climb out of this recession. Businesses and families are hurting. Tax increases are bad news for the people of Washington and a poison pill for the economy recovery. Growth and jobs. We owe the people of Washington our best efforts as legislators. Without leadership, without defining priorities, and without political courage, the legislature is in danger of falling short of living up to our responsibility. Getting elected and getting reelected is not what public service is about. It's about doing the job we were elected to do, and doing the job right for you will always be my goal. Doing the job right for you will always be my goal, despite personal gain or loss. Hey, thanks again for tuning in. I am your State Representative, Brad Klippert. It's an honor to serve you in all ways. God bless you. I love you all, and I miss you. Have a great Washington day.